We back on again with another one. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling out there, boxing world? You are once again listening to Klavo's Boxing Corner. Compliments of my brother from another mother, IBFP, where we cook you but educate you at the same time. So stay out of your feelings. And as usual, let's keep it boxing. Now, we have another situation here that I like to dissect and retort. We had a great live here on IBFP the other day and had the pleasure to debate another YouTube boxing panelist by the name of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I'm sure most of you either know the name or heard the name. And we had an interesting conversation that I would like to go more into depth. And best believe that I have all my receipts as if I'm planning to ask for my refund. So with that being said, check what was said on that live.
How come he couldn't unify with Caleb Plant when they was both on the same side of the street, my dude, and they was both champions?
Caleb Plant didn't want to fight. The nigga was waiting on Canelo.
No, you lying. You fucking lying. Liquid, no, hold on. Fucking Liquid said, Liquid said, it's not the time for the fight. We're going to let him marinate. Get the fuck out of here, dog.
Hey, you too smart for that. You too smart for that,
bro. You should know better, dog. Okay, man, allow me to clarify and apologize for the episode, but this wasn't out of anger. It was more out of passion, which is fueled by his false and incorrect information. Now, shout out to my boy Steel Mills as he asked, why didn't Benavidez unify with Plant when they were both champions? Which is a very good question. And he responds that Caleb Plant didn't want the fight because he was waiting on Canelo. So we have two problems here. One, Caleb did want the fight. And two, he wasn't waiting on Canelo. Are y'all ready for the receipts? Because here we go. So, boom, right? According to Boxing Scene, wait, are we reading this right? Plant passed last year on an opportunity to fight Alvarez on comparatively short notice. And just in case if this isn't clear, boom, Three Kings Boxing Worldwide also reports the same thing, that Caleb passed up the chance to fight Canelo back in May of 2020. KO, what are we doing here, bro? If you can give me any receipts showing otherwise, please, happily, put them in the comment section. I would love to go over them. Now, one more receipt. Well, look at that. More evidence going against Knockout Boxing's false and incorrect statement. Because remember, Canelo fought Callum Smith on December 19, 2020. Kind of makes you wonder where exactly is Knockout Boxing getting his information from, right? And just in case if this isn't enough receipts for you, well, let's hear it out of the horses' mouths themselves.
2020, me and my team, we reach out to Samson and say, hey, would you guys like to make something happen? He said, no, it's not time yet. We need to let that fight marinate. We need to let it, stay on the show for a minute, build it up, whatever. I don't know his intentions. So
now, Caleb Plant just posted on the social medias that you said that David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant needs to take more time. Why?
Look, this business is for two reasons. Make money and more money.
Need I say more? Need I say more? So how did Caleb not want the fight when he just stated that he reached out and Samson said no? And how was Caleb waiting on Canelo when Canelo went to Caleb first before he went to Callum and he rejected the fight on May of 2020? And as I pulled up these receipts, my memory kicked in. And I remember that Knockout Boxing, you were already educated on this subject like 2 years ago. Don't believe me, just watch.
Okay, you gave me a lot to rebuttal, so I'm going to have to take my time. For starters, you can't compare Canelo Alvarez fighting.
You don't have to take your time because you can't fuck with it. But go ahead.
Okay. Is it my turn? Now, one, you brought up Canelo Alvarez fighting another champion instead of Caleb Plant. You must not know that he went to Caleb Plant before he went to Callum Smith, and Caleb is the one who told him to circle back. That's why he fought Callum. Then he went back to him after he beat Callum, and he told him again, yo, can we fight now? And Caleb told him the same thing. That's how he ended up fighting Billy Joe Saunders.
Knockout Boxing, did you not learn or take anything away from that debate? Shout out to my boy Jules on Ring IQ, and let me just say that this wasn't a debate. This was a public execution, dog. A bit of advice, Knockout Boxing. Next time, fact check yourself before embarrassing yourself. You're either choosing to ignore the facts to put David on a pedestal, or you're just ignorant, period. Which one is it? Shout out to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Thank you for stepping into my kitchen where you just got cooked. Hope you learned something today. See y'all on the next one. Klavo.